I've been having dreams about falling in love. It feels so real, but nobody is here when I wake up. Do you know my name?
Wherever you listen throughout the world, it's football time in Tennessee.
The devil's in the detail. I'm a natural born killer.
Here's Tua, stepping back, loads up, looks long, throws, end zone, touchdown! Alabama! Devontae Smith, touchdown, Alabama!
A natural born. Take this hopeless broke soul off this remote control.
Going to be fielded by Lorenzo Neal at the 25. Pitches it back to Wycheck. He throws it across the field to Dyson.
He's got something. He's got something.
50.
He's got it.
40,
He's got it.
20, 10.
He's got it.
End zone. Touchdown Titans. There are no flags on the field. It's a miracle.
This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour with your host, Drake Collins.
And good afternoon and welcome into the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake, the WKOM 101.7 FM studios this afternoon with my man Landon Seacrest, or as they call him on the street, the L Train. And last day of March.
It is the last day of March, Drake. It is.
Tomorrow's the day. Don't let anybody play tricks on you tomorrow because you know what tomorrow is.
Yeah, it is.
Just give you a little heads up.
It is that day. It is that day.
Our people that listen to the show, we'll give them a little heads up. Don't let that prankster get that April Fool's joke in on you. But yeah, last day of March. This coming weekend, the Final Four for both ladies and the men's. Also, there are the owners' meetings for the NFL owners' meetings are going on right now as they vote on a number of different topics. And probably one of the biggest topics are, what are they going to do about the NFL refs? I mean, pay them.
You have to. Or you
pay them. I mean, I understand they want to posture and act like, I mean, Instead of you pay them $3,000 a game, pay them $3,300 a game. You know what I mean? I mean, what's the big deal?
Yeah, I think you need to.
That's
pay them
one
more.
NFL. That's one good seat in the stadium, right? I mean, that's nothing.
Yeah, I agree. Or it's going to become a huge problem with the integrity of the game with officials. That's where you lose me if you go to different options with officials and where we're going to cut the number of the crew and we're going to go to robotic and we're going to get assistants. You lose the integrity of the sport. That is an essential part of the sport.
Yeah. And, this ABS system, this balls and strike challenge system that they're using in the Major League Baseball parks this season and moving forward. The strike zone for the ABS challenge system, how that's set up, it's adjusted for the height of each player.
Yeah, I mean,
so the player's height is put into the system. They, and then the actual strike zone is moved up and down depending on how tall the player is. Mm-hmm. And from what I understand, it's been knocking off a couple of inches off of each player's height. So if somebody's listed as, say, 6 foot in the program, let's say Julio Rodriguez for Seattle is listed as 6 foot in the Mariners program. Well, the ABS system, because of the way that the strike zone is automatically adjusted per height of the player, is knocking him down to about 5'10". And some of these guys, they got egos, man. They don't want,
yeah.
With their cleats on, they get measured. They're 6 foot. I'm 6 foot.
Yeah,
and I don't want to be 5'10". You know what I'm saying?
You definitely don't want to be, unless you're just known for being a small player. If you're listed at 6, you don't want to be anything under 6. I promise.
But so getting back to NFL and the owners' meeting, there's going to be a lot talked about. Probably Amy Adams Strunk is probably talking to Roger Goodell, who's going to give probably this long speech in the state of the NFL towards the end of today's meetings. But Amy Adams Strunk, she's pushing probably, hey, let's push for a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, they make Super Bowl plans 4 or 5 years out, right? I mean, they let cities know 4 or 5 years in advance of who's going to get a Super Bowl.
Matter of fact, I think I saw something the other day about how the Super Bowl is going to be in Vegas in like 5 years or something like that. So they do plan it out.
And so, hey, let's get Nashville into the conversation. Don't you agree? I mean,
I think it has to be with the new stadium. I mean, considering the Titans probably won't be good the first couple of years because they're not a great team. Now you need something to be the worth of the stadium. That's a marquee event like the Super Bowl, like the playoff. You need an event to be there early on.
Yeah, I mean, the NFL draft was such a huge success downtown Nashville.
It was great. I remember that. It was great scenes down there.
So that was kind of a stepping stone on your way to possibly getting a Super Bowl in Tennessee, in Nashville. Now you've got this multi-billion-dollar venue across the river downtown Nashville. I mean, it's time. It's time for the NFL to step up and put us on the world stage again.
Yeah, I agree.
Again. So, Aaron Rodgers and the new Steelers head coach, Mike McCarthy, it's kind of a reunion, isn't it?
Yeah, if that's what you want in a retirement home, yeah, is what it should be.
But McCarthy was with the Packers back when Aaron Rodgers was also with the Packers, if I'm not mistaken.
And they won a Super Bowl together.
Yeah.
They beat the Steelers in a Super Bowl. I remember I was like 6. And
Aaron Rodgers remains a free agent this time, but a return next year to the Steelers doesn't look like it's off the table with the new coach Mike McCarthy taking over the reins from Mike Tomlin. So they're talking, and we'll see what happens. Other NFL players that are in line for an extension to their contract, Bijan Robinson.
He's tough.
Man, that dude, I'm telling you.
He's a pleasure to have in fantasy, too.
I really haven't sat down and watched a lot of Atlanta Falcons football, but I watched a couple of games this past year. And Bijan Robinson, he's one tough cat, man.
He's very talented, multi-purpose, too.
Drake London, also wide receiver for the Falcons, and Devon Achane.
Yeah, Achane.
Are all in line for extensions. And they are some of the NFL's premier offensive talents. It is not even arguable. Robinson and Achane right now are set to make $18 and $12 million, respectively. 18 for Robinson, $12 million for Achane. They're running backs. With London set to make, his market value right now is like $32 million. Isn't it amazing how wide receivers and quarterbacks and really offensive linemen have just taken over the pay scale in the NFL.
Yeah, you look at who's the latest one to get signed to? Wasn't it Jackson Smith and Jigba who got the huge numbers?
Yeah,
I mean, so he set the precedence.
$42 million a year as a wide receiver. So, 42.15.
That's a lot of money.
Puka Nacua due for an extension also. Off the field issues continue popping up for the star wideout of the Rams, with the latest being that Nakua is facing a civil lawsuit regarding allegations of an anti-Semitic comment and biting allegations stemming back to an incident on New Year's Eve. Biting?
I guess.
Remember the announcer Marv Albert?
Yeah.
Years ago, bit some woman on her fanny and left teeth marks and had to settle with her and was let go for a while from NBC. And, of course, his son is now, Kenny, I guess, has become
I think so.
A big broadcaster, sports broadcaster. But, yeah, Puka Nacua, the Rams head coach Sean McVay Monday said he's hopeful Nacua is a Ram for a really long time, but he also stressed the responsibility of Nacua representing the organization. And that's just not exclusive to what he does on the field as far as being a Ram. You know, the Rams organization, NFL team,
the bigger picture,
franchise needs to understand. Nacua needs to understand that he's a Ram 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Yeah,
and he gets paid a hell of a lot of money to be a Ram.
Yeah, so I mean,
you need to check yourself.
You do.
Same way with Jaden Ivey. When this is a perfect segue to talk about the Bulls. Would you call him I mean, he's a good basketball player.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not
NBA wise.
He's not upper tier of NBA.
No.
I mean, he's middle tier talent, NBA talent.
He's a top 5
and he's
pick.
hurt right now.
And he's hurt. Yeah. So
he's got a lot of time on his hands. And tell the folks what we're talking about, because some people might not know what Jaden Ivey is up to.
Yeah. So folks, first of all, if you don't know who Jaden Ivey is, he was a great player for Purdue a couple years ago. Ended up being a top 5 pick. Got drafted by the Pistons. Hasn't had a great NBA career so far. Still finding his footing, but definitely a talented player. As we were just talking about, he got moved on from the Pistons. He's now on the Bulls, and he was out for the season this season with a knee injury, I believe. So he has not been playing.
And so he's got a ton of time on his hands, which is a lot of problem when you got when you're young and you've got a lot of money and you got a lot of time on your hands and nothing to keep you busy.
Yeah.
Then you normally find yourself getting in trouble.
So he's just been on social media, chronically online, I would say, saying some very controversial things that aren't necessarily wrong to say per se, but if you are an NBA player and you have the status and the platform that the NBA and the Chicago Bulls do, you cannot publicly say the things that Jaden Ivey has been saying.
I mean,
That's flat out wrong.
He's gone on like these big, long, like over 40-minute rants, right? I mean, about anti-LGBTQ communities, groups, stereotyping all these folks into one big group. And look, I mean, he can have these personal views.
You can have your personal opinion.
It's okay. You can have your personal opinion. But to get out there as a Chicago Bull and as a member of the NBA, a global and obviously worldwide organization like the NBA is, like the Chicago Bulls are, you just can't get out here and just start ranting against large swaths of people across the world.
And I have a quote from Jaden Ivey in his most recent rant, I would guess is what you would call it. He targeted Steph Curry. It was kind of a stray bullet to Steph Curry. And this is the direct quote from Jaden Ivey on the live. He said, "He doesn't know Jesus. I pray he's saved in Jesus' name. All that stuff is not going to matter. On Judgment Day, all those rings he got, all the rings LeBron got, all the rings Jordan got, they're going to try to stop me. But I'm going to keep speaking the truth. None of that stuff is going to matter." End quote. So, I mean, I really don't know why Jaden Ivey's gone off on this tangent. Maybe he has some issues that need to be addressed. I think that's what it is. But still, it's no excuse. We can't give people a pass for just doing stuff like this. You can't target somebody like Steph Curry, who I mean, I have great love for that didn't do anything wrong in this situation. I mean, what are we doing?
Ivy criticized the NBA for embracing Pride Month.
He did.
Which he claimed was the league celebrating unrighteousness. Hours later, the Bulls released Ivy for conduct detrimental to the team.
Yeah.
Upon hearing that news, New England Patriots running back Travion Henderson responded with a Bible verse that read, "Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." Mike Vrabel, who we know well around these parts,
Definitely.
former head coach of the Titans, was asked about Henderson's tweet Tuesday. The coach said he wants players to be able to express themselves and also make sure they are educated. But he said, I think there is a fine line. I want to tell you, I love Travion. I love the person. He cares deeply about our team. He cares deeply about his faith. He cares deeply about his family, his wife, and people in our building. So I want them to be able to express what they believe in their heart and in their mind, but also want them to make sure that they're educated about what they're saying.
Right, and that's the biggest thing for me, at least, as we, me, you, Drake, we're in the media, and talking about these things, listeners may think we're criticizing or targeting Ivy for his beliefs or whatever, and that's not the case.
It at all.
But we're just saying, if you have those beliefs, that's fine, but you cannot come out and target people, especially when you're an NBA player, NFL player, professional athlete. You can't do that.
I mean, and you're entertaining.
Yeah.
Every 162 nights a year, or days a year, whatever the deal is, as far as playing basketball games, and you want everybody to come to your games and cheer for the Bulls. You want everybody to show up when you're away, playing in Golden State, playing in Los Angeles, playing in Miami, playing wherever, Dallas. Doesn't make any difference. You want people showing up. You don't want people protesting you when you show up, and neither does the NBA.
Right.
Because it takes away from the game itself.
And, I not to continue belaboring the point on this, but I think the bigger picture of this argument is, and this discussion is, Jaden Ivey, if you're coming out saying this stuff, you eliminate portions of your target audience that don't feel like they can support you because you just came out and said discriminatory things towards them. Everybody is different. We're all individuals. And it's not fair to come out on the platform and just do that.
Listen, everybody is due their own personal opinions and views.
Right.
Whether it's tied to their religion, whatever it is, just personal convictions as a human being, whatever it is. And we're all cool with that. But there's also a place and time to do that. And there's also a way to do it and not step on a lot of people's toes and feelings and divide.
Yeah, no division. We don't want division. We don't need any more of that.
And push them away from your product and the NBA product. And that's what the Bulls did not want to do. Mike Vrabel went on to say, after he said, we want to make sure that they're educated in what they're broadcasting to the world.
Right.
And we want to be inclusive. We don't want to be
Yeah.
exclusive. We want to be inclusive. Everything we want to do is to provide an environment for people to want to feel comfortable, but also to share their personal beliefs. And then also we represent the team and we represent the organization.
Yeah. And that's the biggest thing for me, that there's a bigger picture here for all these athletes that are involved in any type of controversy. You know, you just have to think about the brand that you represent. That's definitely the most important thing, I'd say.
Okay. All right, we're gonna leave it with that. We're gonna get on the back side of this next break. Talk a little bit about the NFL mock draft coming up at the end of next month, which begins tomorrow. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
This is Coach Tredaris Goff from Columbia Central High School football. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Hey, this is Derek Ransom with 10 Pin Alley, voted #1 family entertainment center in Murray County. We offer 32 bowling lanes, giant arcade, laser tag, bumper cars, and a full cafe and bar menu. We also specialize in group events, kids and adult birthday parties, company parties, sports team parties, and holiday parties. We're located at 322 East James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia. Call us today at 931-381-BOWL or visit us at 10pin.com. 10 Pin Alley, it's where the good times roll.
In today's uncertain world, you can never be too careful about your family's financial future. That's why the Parker Group, a part of Baird's Private Wealth Management, is offering a free second opinion on your financial plans. Let us review your current plan, and we will identify any gaps and offer suggestions to improve it. Please call the Parker Group at 931-548-3737. That's 931-548-3737. Robert W. Baird & Company Incorporated does not offer tax or legal advice.
This is Mark Curry at the Trailer Store. We are a local, family-owned business. Every day, I work with my wife, Susie, my mother, Becky, and my son, Justin. We offer a full line of lawnmower trailers, utility trailers, stock trailers, and a full line of trailer parts. We also offer service. Come see us at 1021 New Lewisburg Highway. Call us at 931-381-2795. That's 931-381-2795.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Hi, I'm Kelly Dobson, owner of Caring Hearts Home Healthcare here in Columbia. For over 20 years, we've proudly served our community, locally owned and operated, providing trusted care you can count on. We support seniors, individuals with disabilities, and even short-term care after surgery. From personal care to homemaking and companionship, our team is here to help you or your loved one live safely and comfortably at home. Call Caring Hearts today at 931-381-5470 or stop by in person, 1121 Trotwood Avenue here in Columbia.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wallcover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wallcovering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
This is Coach Devin Simler from Columbia Central Baseball. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
The Mules are back in town, April 9th to 11th at the Murray County Park, Columbia, Tennessee. Live music, vendors, contests, and yes, mules. Mule pulling, gated mules, mule scrambles, and more. Join us Thursday through Saturday at the Murray County Park. Don't miss the Mule Day Parade, 11 a.m. Saturday, April 11th. Visit muleday.com for a complete schedule of events. Brought to you by Hiller Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. Happy you'll be, or the service is free. And the Murray County Visitors Bureau. Plan your visit now at experiencemurray.com.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half-off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
Are you thinking about a new fence? Maybe you need a pole barn? Then you should give Sands Fence Company a call. That's 931-309-1644. Will Sands has built his business based on the principles of honesty, quality, and integrity. Sands Fence Company has been in business for over 20 years, providing their community with farm, residential, and commercial fencing, as well as pole barns and buildings. Call today for a free estimate. Sands Fence Company, 931-309-1644. That's 931-309-1644.
Experience snoring, trouble sleeping, daytime exhaustion? All of these could be signs of a sleep disorder. Dr. Samini Uman is bringing her sleep practice to Middle Tennessee, offering both clinic and online appointments with proven results. Telehealth appointments with no waiting rooms, home and in-lab sleep studies with local sleep lab partnerships, including Williamson Med Center. Visit oursleepdoc.com or call 615-302-8039. Your path to better sleep starts here.
I'm Chris Stewart, voice of the Alabama Crimson Tide, and you're listening to the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour on 101.7 WKOM.
And welcome back in. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake. Thank you so much for being with us. If you ever have a comment, suggestion, opinion for us here at the show, Front Porch Sports Radio Hour, just dial us up, 931-388-3636. Hit number 5 and tell us what's on your mind. Tiger Woods has a lot on his mind nowadays.
Oh, dear.
And as he rolled over his SUV down in Jupiter, Florida, near his home earlier in the week, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Tiger told the local police department that was working the accident that he looked down at his cell phone and was changing the radio station in his vehicle, doing a lot of stuff, but not paying attention to what's on the road, before clipping a pickup truck that looked like it was hauling a trailer or something.
Yeah, it looked like it had an attachment on it.
There might have been some lawn care guys around there. There are probably a lot of them taking care of people's yards.
Yeah,
but
it's that time. It's that time.
Causing his car SUV to roll over on. I'm sorry. This was a Friday. This was 4 days ago. In the arrest affidavit released on Tuesday morning by Martin County Sheriff's Office there in Jupiter, Florida, police officers described Woods as lethargic at the time of the crash and reported that the golfer had 2 hydrocodone pills in his pocket.
Uh-oh.
Woods, 50 years old, was subsequently charged with driving under the influence, property damage, and refusal to submit to a lawful urinalysis test. He said he willingly submitted to a breathalyzer, but not blood or urine test.
Correct.
According to a sheriff deputy's report, Woods was, quote, sweating profusely while being questioned.
Who wouldn't?
I think the terminology I would use, that I use when somebody's sweating really hard, I say they're sweating bullets. He was probably sweating bullets.
Yeah, Tiger was sweating bullets profusely, according to the deputy's report.
Oh, dear.
In the back seat of the police vehicle as cool air was flowing throughout the car, is what he said. Yet he was still sweating profusely. That is when Woods stated that he was driving from his residence in Jupiter, Florida, and did not realize the vehicle in front of him had slowed down because he was looking down at his cell phone.
He's got to lock in, man.
Can't be looking at your phone and driving.
He wasn't locked in.
No, you're not.
Officers also observed several signs of impairment while speaking to Woods. Woods then underwent a criminal DUI investigation, which he had to perform field sobriety exercises. Woods was asked if he had any medical conditions, to which he replied that he had undergone 7 back surgeries.
My gosh.
And more than 20 operations on his leg. And if you remember, these leg operations stem from another car accident that he had a couple of years ago out in California.
It was like a flip, and I remember the helicopter
and
visual.
It shattered his leg.
His legs, yeah.
I mean, the guy's lucky he could hang. They were talking about maybe having to amputate.
I remember that, yeah.
But they didn't. He was wearing a compression sleeve over his right knee. Woods' movement was lethargic and slow, the report read. While walking, I observed Woods limping and stumbling to the right. I asked Woods if he was able to perform tasks such as walking and lifting his leg. Woods advised he has a limp and his ankle seizes up while walking.
That's bad.
When Woods removed his sunglasses and hat, the officers reported that the golfer had bloodshot, glassy eyes. He told officers he had not consumed alcohol, which was consistent with the results of his breathalyzer tests. Woods was then asked if he takes prescription medication, and he says, quote, "I take a few."
A couple of them.
Woods said that he takes medication, but the condition for which it is prescribed, as well as the name of the medication, was redacted. He also stated that he takes ibuprofen. Woods advised that he had taken his prescription medication earlier in the morning. The officer said, I observed him to be extremely alert and talkative. Woods had hiccups all during the entire investigation. I don't know what.
Yeah,
I don't know what that has to do.
Means.
But during sobriety exercise, Woods compiled and appeared alert, but had to be continually reminded of the instructions. I believe that Woods' normal faculties were impaired, the officer said in the report, and he was unable to safely operate a motor vehicle. At that point, Woods was arrested and searched, and 2 white pills were found inside his left pants pocket. They were identified through marks and submitted as evidence as hydrocodone, a semi-synthetic opioid taken by mouth and used as a painkiller.
Correct.
It's often called the discontinued brand name of Vicodin.
Correct.
You know, Woods was arrested on suspicion of DUI in May of 2017 as he was found asleep at the wheel on the side of the road. Toxicology report found hydrocodone in addition to 4 other drugs in his system in 2017. Shortly after that incident in 2017, Woods checked into a clinic for help with prescription drugs and completed the treatment that summer. Sounds like he might be going back for a little.
Yeah, I think so too.
A little rest and relaxation.
Tiger, just slow down, bro. Let your son have some spotlight. He's getting this thing going with the golf thing. Like, can you stay out of the news, please?
I don't know if he can or not. He needs to figure out a way to manage his pain better with something else if he's going through pain.
Well, I mean, I'm going to take a chip shot at Tiger. Clearly, it wasn't working with women in the past, so he went to other things.
I would guess.
So,
the Raiders look like they're going to take Fernando Mendoza at number 1 still. This is a mock draft 7.0 for the 7th rerun of a mock draft by Yahoo Sports. 2 writers for Yahoo, Nate Tice and Charles McDonnell, published this mock draft as the Raiders take Fernando Mendoza. Arvell Reese goes number 2 to the Jets. Sonny Styles, linebacker of Ohio State, goes 3rd to Arizona. And at 4th, the Tennessee Titans. These guys say they're going to take David Bailey, the edge rusher at Texas Tech. Now, there's a lot of talk about the Titans taking Jeremiah Love. And the Titans, really, let's be honest, they need more playmakers around Cam Ward. I mean, you really do.
You do. You need to help out your young quarterback.
Even after splurging on Wan'Dale Robinson in free agency, they still need to add some more pieces to help Cam Ward out. But you've got a defensive-minded head coach in Robert Saleh.
Correct.
That wants to build a quality NFL defense. And this is just a mock draft. This is just what these guys think. It's not necessarily the truth. I'm a firm believer in Jeremiah Love.
I like that pick too. I think it makes too much sense for the Titans, especially the heights running back wise they've had in the franchise. This could be the next.
I mean, you've already gotten the Franklin Myers guy on the defensive line.
Right.
You've got Jeffrey Simmons. I mean, I get it, but you got to score points too. The Titans averaged 16.7 points per game last year. That's not gonna get the job done in the NFL as far as scoring points. You got to score more points than that, folks.
You got to score more points
than
the other team.
You need. You need to be about. You need to be. I would guess you probably need to be in the 24 to 27 points a range a game average in order to. And that's. I'm just guessing. And the Titans are sitting at 16.7 last year. I'm talking about adding another 8 or 9 points added on to their average from last year. And you're not going to do that by just going strictly defense.
Right.
Number 5, right after the Titans and New York Giants, these guys say they're going to jump on Jeremiah Love. So you're right. You're right there. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. If you're the Titans, if you're trying to figure out David Bailey at 4, edge rusher out of Texas Tech, and he's a stud. Don't get me wrong, man. He is a quality stud and will be a stud for whoever drafts him because he made a lot of money at Texas Tech.
He did.
But the Giants are talking about Jeremiah Love at number 5. I mean, you got John Harbaugh, Greg Roman up at the Giants. Matt Nagy will be calling plays. They want a running back that can tote the water. Now, there's Cam Scatterboo.
Didn't he break his ankle, though?
Yeah, I mean,
And he made a comment about CTE a couple weeks ago, like CTE's fake. So I don't know about Scatterboo.
Well. He's a young kid, and young kids say a bunch of stupid crap. So. Yeah. Cleveland Browns at number 6. Monroe Freeling, offensive tackle out of Georgia. The Commanders at number 7. Caleb Downs, former Alabama safety out of Ohio State. New Orleans Saints, Mansour Delane, cornerback out of LSU. Kansas City, Reuben Bain Jr., edge rusher out of Miami at number 9. The 10th pick, Jermod McCoy out of Tennessee, cornerback for the Cincinnati Bengals. Miami Dolphins, Francis Mauigoa, offensive lineman out of Miami. Dallas Cowboys, Keldrick Faulk, edge rusher out of Auburn. 13, Rams, Caleb Lamu, offensive tackle out of Utah. Baltimore Ravens looking at Carnell Tate.
He's a good player. I remember that name.
Wide receiver out of Ohio State. Tampa Bay, Avian Terrell, cornerback out of Clemson. So that's top 15 according to Yahoo Sports. And the Titans are trying to figure it out right now.
You got to figure it out.
Whether you're going to go offense, help Cam Ward out, or whether you're going to go defense and try to build a suffocating defense so Cam Ward doesn't have to work as hard to win ball games.
Yeah, and run around.
Take as many chances, I guess. All right, this is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. We're going to take a second break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
This is Coach Tredaris Goff from Columbia Central High School football. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
We at Holland's Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Holland's Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Hey, this is Derek Ransom with 10 Pin Alley, voted #1 family entertainment center in Murray County. We offer 32 bowling lanes, giant arcade, laser tag, bumper cars, and a full cafe and bar menu. We also specialize in group events, kids and adult birthday parties, company parties, sports team parties, and holiday parties. We're located at 322 East James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia. Call us today at 931-381-BOWL or visit us at 10pin.com. 10 Pin Alley, it's where the good times roll.
In today's uncertain world, you can never be too careful about your family's financial future. That's why the Parker Group, a part of Baird's Private Wealth Management, is offering a free second opinion on your financial plans. Let us review your current plan, and we will identify any gaps and offer suggestions to improve it. Please call the Parker Group at 931-548-3737. That's 931-548-3737. Robert W. Baird and Company Incorporated does not offer tax or legal advice.
This is Mark Curry at the Trailer Store. We are a local, family-owned business. Every day, I work with my wife, Susie, my mother, Becky, and my son, Justin. We offer a full line of lawnmower trailers, utility trailers, stock trailers, and a full line of trailer parts. We also offer service. Come see us at 1021 New Lewisburg Highway. Call us at 931-381-2795. That's 931-381-2795.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Hi, I'm Kelly Dobson, owner of Caring Hearts Home Healthcare here in Columbia. For over 20 years, we've proudly served our community, locally owned and operated, providing trusted care you can count on. We support seniors, individuals with disabilities, and even short-term care after surgery. From personal care to homemaking and companionship, our team is here to help you or your loved one live safely and comfortably at home. Call Caring Hearts today at 931-381-5470 or stop by in person, 1121 Trotwood Avenue here in Columbia.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wallcover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wallcovering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
This is Coach Devin Simler from Columbia Central Baseball. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
On the farm, uptime isn't just nice to have, it's a must-have. That's why JLG Ag telehandlers are a multitasking workhorse. Whether moving and loading more, stacking higher, or even accessing tighter spots with compact models, these machines help poultry, cotton, and row crop producers maximize every moment on the job. Once you get behind the wheel, you'll get more done. It's that simple. See JLG Ag telehandlers for yourself. Come out to Try Green Equipment in Columbia, just off Theta Pike.
Mini Cooper, Volvo, BMW, Land Rover, Jaguar. Hi, I'm David Usselton, owner of Usselton Motorworks Foreign Car Repair located in Columbia, Tennessee. We're at the corner of West 12th and South High Street. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty on all repairs. Come see us in Columbia, Tennessee, or call us at 931-215-1765 or visit us on the web at usseltons.com.
Harmon Scrap Metal invites you to our annual Columbia Easter egg hunt. Join us Saturday, April 4th from 2 to 4 p.m. at Woodland Park Rotary Shelter in Columbia. With over 10,000 eggs, bounce houses, food trucks, and fun for kids of all ages. It's an event the whole family will love. So grab your baskets and hop on over for an afternoon of Easter fun. We'll see you there.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
This is Lieutenant Orlando Cox with the Columbia Police Department, welcoming you to Columbia, Tennessee, home of the Mule Day Parade. We expect in large crowds, exciting parade, and a lot of activities throughout Columbia. As we celebrate, please slow down, stay alert, and watch out for pedestrians. Follow officers' directions and avoid distractions. Please buckle up. Let's work together to keep Mule Day safe, fun for everyone. Have a great Mule Day weekend.
Hey y'all, Sergeant Jennifer Dalton with Columbia Police Department here. You're listening to 101.7 FM, Front Porch Radio. Slow down in town, y'all.
I'm Chris Stewart, voice of the Alabama Crimson Tide, and you're listening to the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour on 101.7 WKOM.
Welcome back. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, last day of March. Welcome in April in the morning.
Got a special day tomorrow.
Yeah. Just be aware that it is April 1st tomorrow. Sure. The field for the 2026 Women's Final Four is officially set, and it's it's a heavyweight lineup. If you've for only the 5th time in tournament history, all 4 number 1 seeds have advanced into the Final Four weekend.
I correctly predicted it in my women's bracket. I just got to brag about that.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Drake. I appreciate that.
The games will be held at the Mortgage Matchup Center, formerly known as the Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona. On Friday, this coming Friday on ESPN, first game will be number 1 UConn Lady Huskies against South Carolina, number 1 seed also, obviously, at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
That's a heavy hitter.
And then following that at 8:30 is UCLA versus Texas.
Also a heavy hitter, like we
As
said.
Texas took care of Michigan, number 2 seed Michigan last night by 36.
Smoked them.
I mean, and South Carolina took care of number 3 TCU by 26.
Yeah. And the thing is, South Carolina might lose to UConn by that margin too. That's how much better I think UConn is than the field, but I never count South Carolina out. But it just sucks that those two teams have to play in the Final Four and not the Natty. because South Carolina lost in the SEC championship to Texas, and that made them the 4th number 1 seed.
Well, very similar to the men's, where you have Arizona and Michigan having to play each other when you'd really probably rather see them matched up in the finals.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just unfortunate.
This is a rare repeat in the Final Four. These are the exact same 4 teams that made it to the national semifinals last year in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
Exact same 4 teams. I mean, Vanderbilt had a strong run this year, but their tournament ended with a tough loss to Notre Dame in the Sweet 16, who then lost to UConn in the Final 8.
Correct.
Talking about Notre Dame. Marks the first time that the women's final has been played in Arizona, though Phoenix has hosted the Final Four for men.
Yes, they have.
Back in 2024. It's shaping up to be a big weekend for hoops, and let's look at how it's set up. Friday, Sunday is the women's. Saturday, Monday is the men's.
Correct.
So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all 4 of those days you'll be having Final Four action, whether it be women's or men's.
And Easter on Sunday.
And then Easter on Sunday. And then we have Mule Day here in Columbia following, next weekend, following Easter weekend.
The 11th. The 9th through the 11th is Mule Day, yes.
Big time here in Columbia, Tennessee. So, Major League Baseball is, pardon the pun, but in full swing right now. As kind of the second day of opening day is today. A lot of teams are in action. So that's always fun to watch. And we can pick up those games. A lot of those games ESPN will carry early on. I'm not sure what they're carrying broadcasting wise today.
Right.
I think it sucks. You got to watch the Braves. You got to subscribe to Bally Sports.
Yeah, it's always crazy that you try and watch it on TV and it's blacked out or you can't get it.
I grew up watching the Braves and the Cubs on the Superstation on TBS.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like every game of those 2 teams. And if one wasn't playing, you could catch the other. If you wanted to watch some baseball, relax and just watch some baseball.
Now you
got to pay a subscription to Bally Sports to watch the Braves. I mean,
it's so tough as a sports fan in modern day because, like, me personally, I pay for so many subscriptions just to watch different sports and stuff. Like, if you want to watch soccer, if you want to watch baseball, basketball, football.
It's hella expensive.
It is very expensive.
I mean, it's ridiculous, man. I don't know. It's just kind of disheartening, it seems like.
It is very disheartening.
To go through that. So, Major League Baseball's cranked up today. We've got really just a couple more days. I mean, the weekend will be here before we know it.
Yeah.
And
coming very close.
Then we've got the Final Four. And it's going to be,
time.
I think women's and the men's are just going to be terrific contest all weekend long. So it's something to look forward to.
Good teams all around, which is super exciting.
And then before we know it, the Masters will be here next weekend, not this weekend, but next.
Yeah, that's
Mule Day weekend.
Mule Day. Yep.
So the Masters will be going on down in Augusta.
Yeah.
And we're going to have some Magic 8 Ball picks for that. I got the Magic 8 Ball working on those picks and for the Masters.
I'm excited to watch that.
And we're going to get some picks together for this coming weekend here in the next day or so. Probably on Thursday, we're going to get Final Four picks together, men's and women's, through the Magic 8 Ball Predictor.
Yeah.
And should be a big time. Looking forward to that.
Definitely.
What's going on
tonight,
high school-wise?
Tonight, folks, we will be at Culleoka Unit School for our Front Porch Sports Network Spring Sports Game of the Week. Baseball between Culleoka and Santa Fe.
That's streamed only.
Streamed only.
On the Front Porch Sports Network.
Yes.
On any social media out there, pretty much.
Correct.
Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, whatever.
Correct. Yeah, we will be there for that rivalry. The first pitch is at 6. Pre-game show will be about an hour before with Chris Yao, myself, and Drake Pugh as well.
Slim D, you going to be out there?
Yes, sir, I will.
Should be a big night.
Be there ready to roll.
Look forward to watching you guys stream that to the masses. And Hey, we surely want to appreciate you guys being with us today on the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I know you got a lot of choices, a lot of things to do in this world. We take a little time out, catch up on some sports with us.
Yes.
It's always fun, and I hope informative. This has been the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. We will talk to you tomorrow.